Machlokoso shel Korach Devracher Omelem Hoyo Lechem Lumo Masher Sisi Lemim Bechatzeres B'Shuloshen Ravatem Nidbartem Mokom Dizov Ochichon Alo Egel She'osu B'Shul Rov Zov Shoy Lechem. He rebuked them for the egel that they had made because of the enormous amount of gold that they had. Shenem Cheser Beisi Lo Zov Osu Labal. I increased the silver. I gave them tremendous wealth. And gold, what did they use for the Baal? For the idolatry of Baal. Said something over there. There's a Ramban, very interesting Ramban. Sefer Zeh Yono Yodua Shu Mishnah Torah. Devarim is Mishnah Torah. It repeats many of the mitzvos. Varbo Moshe Rabbeinu Ledor Hanichvas Boretz. He goes to explain, to elucidate to the generation which is entering into the land, Rov mitzvos Hatzuchas Yisrael. The majority of mitzvos that are needed to them for the future. But the halachas which are mentioned by Yikro are not repeated. Lo b'maisa karbonos, lo b'taras kohanim maseim, not regarding the karbonos, not regarding the purification of the kohanim, and all their activities. Shekvar birosam lehem, so why isn't it repeated again? Well, kohanim zrizim heim, because kohanim zrizim, they do things meticulously and with zeal. It's not necessary to repeat it again. It's unnecessary. Al B'Yisrael Yasa Mitzvah Nogas. Regarding the ordinary Jew, things have to be repeated. Pam Lahusik Ben Bir, sometimes to elucidate it to a greater degree. Pam Shal Yasa Osen Rak Lahazir Al Yisrael Barov Hasoros has to be like repeated, has to be reiterated. Moshe Vo B'Sefer Hazeh Binyoni Avodah Zorah Azoros Merubos, you find by Avodah Zorah there are multiple forewarnings. Zuachazu b'tochochos, v'kol pchodim asher yafchidosem, and literally a voice to instill fear, cholonche averos, regarding the punishment for these sins. You know, the Gemara tells us, Kohanim's reason. So you say it's a concept. Torah Sheba'al Peh, it's Chazal's evaluation of Kohanim. According to Ramban, it's clear that the Torah doesn't repeat in Devarim. The mitzvahs which pertain Kohanim, that itself establishes, gives us an understanding who the Kohanim. The concept of Kohanim's reason, and the Kohanim, they do things meticulously with alacrity, with zeal, and therefore it's not necessary to create many fences and guidelines for them, because they're so focused in what they do. It's actually by omission of the Torah that tells us who exactly they are, because the Torah does not repeat in Devarim, which is Mishnah Torah, the laws which pertain to Korbanos and Kohanim, and the laws of purification. So that tells us exactly who they are. No, they have to be told halachas. Those are the laws. Mishnah is repetition. What are they in repetition? For them, you don't have to repeat. For the ordinary Jew, you have to repeat. That's the difference. Laws that pertain to them. Okay, we see them around. We're holding a page. We're on the Mallard second. The question was that after he decided so the Reb Kiva college is because it's with Tomer that he could have sent it to her death. The one who jumped Shevet Yehuda, Nachshon Aminoda. Another one says when Yosef, the viceroy, was going to take Binyamin, he says, I was willing to be the slave. It's not so simple. Because we had earlier, Yehuda was the one who committed himself to his father. That if he doesn't bring back Binyamin, he's forfeiting the world to come and his physical world and the world to come. So Yeshiv no Avdocha, right? I should be in the place of Binyamin is not an indication of humility. It's, if you want to get ahead and you want to survive in the physical and the spiritual, you have no choice but to do that. Because Binyamin, it's crucial he has to return to his father, because that was the commitment. But it's not considered anova. It says that's a display of humility. A display of humility, he offered to be the slave. Weren't the others brothers offered to be the slave in the place of Binyamin? Right? Because he had something, he had everything on the line here. If Binyamin doesn't go back, he forfeits his share in the world to come. That's the reason. So it's not as a result of his humility. Right? So evidently, that opinion in the Tosefta, it's machlokes tanoim. They're not of that opinion that he had he made that degree of commitment. No, each one's offering a different reason. A, B, C, D, 4. There are 4 reasons given. Yeah, but it's not. We want to know why did he merit. But each one is giving a different reason why he merited royalty. Humility. I'm saying it doesn't show any humility.
I think it does. I think it shows a lot of humility because he's being so responsible and so.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Either you pay or you go into the guillotine. Oh, the man is so honest. That's an indication of honesty. You want to have your head on your shoulders, you pay. Same thing. You want to have a share in the world to come. Binyamin has to return. And nobody understood it better than it has nothing to do with humility. It's reality. He's forfeiting his physical and spiritual existence if Binyamin doesn't return. So how does that show humility? What does responsibility have to do with humility? I mean, it's insanity. Anything else is it's insanity.
Maybe you say so. I mean, Moshe did everything. He was the most humble man, and he did everything that he was a leader. He took responsibility for everything. That was part of his humble. I think that was part of being humble. There is something to the responsibility of being humble because you're recognizing that it's.
You get a bullet between the eyes, or else, if you don't do this. Why he did it? Different story, right? First, even that wasn't humility. Read the story, And if you have good memory, go back to 6th grade Torah Vedas. Okay, they were starving to death, and Yaakov wasn't willing to send Binyamin. So the only way he could get his father to agree to release Binyamin, he had to make that level of commitment. That was the story. Another opinion, Reish Lok says, because he's miyuchad b'hodo. We left off the Reish Lakish. Pirish. According to the opinion, because he openly admitted that he's the one who impregnated Tamar. Ratzlomar ki Yehuda hu miyuchad b'hodo. Admission. Why is he called Yehuda? Hodo, right? I mean, even though Lay is the one who said Apam Odes Hashem, but it doesn't make a difference. A person who openly admitted, regardless of the disgrace, Rashi makes it a point, he disgraced himself. Roy lemalchus ki melech molech al yitzro. What's a melech? Melech is one who reigns, who dominates, who's in control. He had every reason. It's a tremendous amount. I mean, factually, he could have justified and rationalized, send her to her death. But yet he took control of his inclination, and he openly admitted that he fathered the children, although it was a public disgrace. The one who slaughters and brings the thanks offering, he brings me honor. Umishazavech Yitzro, a person who slaughters his inclination. Slaughters means he doesn't let it take control of his life. Hu melech bevadai. He has the characteristic of being a king. Shav Yitzar enu sholeit bo, very hu melech l'gamri. He takes total control over his life. Kashem molach al Yitzro ve'ein sholeit bo Yitzar dover. No, that point in the middle. One opinion says because he admitted, so he's explaining why is admission, why is that malchus? Because taking control, shlita, shalit, is a ruler. You're ruling over your life. You dictate every aspect of your life. What comes to mind, you find Avram Avinu, that before he was circumcised, he was Avram, then he became Abraham. Avram is Ramach, right? So Chazal tell us that until he was circumcised, he was not in full control of every aspect of his being. His eyes, his ears, and his male organ. Those he did not have full control. They were not full purity. Once he was circumcised, then he was in total control. Right? So, according to what he's explaining now, when did he become the Melech, the Shalit, the true ruler over himself? Only after the circumcision. After the Milah. That's when he became, that's when he had Malchus. It's interesting. It says Abraham. He was Avla Aram. Right? After he defeated after he was circumcised, he became Abraham. He was Avamon Goyim. He became the father of all nations. That's after the circumcision. That's after the battle. Right? That's afterwards. He was told he was going to have a child and he was going to be circumcised. After he had everything. That's interesting. When did he become Av Hamon Goyim? He became the father of all nations. And what precipitated was the victory he defeated the four kings. But Hashem says, now you're ready to what? Now you're ready to be circumcised. Now, Abraham, now that you had the victory, now you're becoming Abraham. As you defeated them, they were the mightiest powers of the world in the physical sense, now you're going to have full control over yourself. You become Abraham. So the control over himself made him worthy, because unless you have that level of control, how could you become the father of all nations? It's only because if now you have that responsibility, therefore you become Abraham, which came through the Milah, which gave him full control. Well, now we didn't get to the humility. We're going to the opinion now. But that's not. No, Binyamin doesn't care about. You sound like Ernie already. Binyamin, But again, if everything is on the line, he doesn't. It's not. You have no choice. Here it's live or die. That's it is. You want to live? That's what you have to do. It's worse than dying. You forfeit everything. To be continued. What do you mean they don't do with Yosef? No. In fact, according to one opinion, because he could have had him. They could have killed him. He saved his life. Okay, so he did something. That's another opinion. He had like 4 or 5 opinions in the Midrash why he merited it. Yeah, but this is not a mistake any longer. This is obvious. The first. You think about it.